Alright guys, how's it going? Famine52 back again, and in today's episode we move our way down the Mihen High Road. Let's go ahead and get going. Alright guys, welcome back. So in the last episode we played in our Blitzball tournament, we defeated the Luca Goers, and we obtained Orin as a party member and became a full-fledged guardian ourselves. So let's go ahead and make our way down here. And something worth noting is everybody on this road will actually give us something. We just got a Hunter's Spear, which is going to be a weapon for Kamari, which is going to be this guy right here, which is piercing, sensor, and strength plus 10%. So let's go ahead and equip that guy. And before we get going, remember that strength sphere that we got for winning the tournament? Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and put that right on Orin right now. Go ahead and get his strength up an additional 4. Make sure he's able to overkill all of his targets. And as we move on down here, we are going to get into a scripted battle just to show us Orin's purpose in the party. And it should be right here.
That one looks slow.
It's also tough. Let me handle this.
No way! I can take it!
And of course Titus thinks that he can handle it,
What the?
which he is unable to. So then Orin comes in, and with piercing on that katana, he is able to just ignore the higher defense of those guys and take them down. Alright, now this guy right here, if you want a very long story, go ahead and talk to him, but I don't really care to hear it right now, so I'm not going to talk to him. But anyway, as I was saying, everybody on this road will give us some sort of weapon, or not necessarily weapon, but some sort of item to use in our game. And the enemies up here on the top are going to be relatively simple. They're mostly elements and wolves and these armored guys. About 2 screens in, we start encountering bombs and dual horns, which can be a little difficult to fight, but I mean, honestly, at this point in the game, you should be able to take them down with minimal effort. I'll go ahead and let this guy talk for a little bit.
Correct. City most ancient. A terrible testament to sin's power. I tremble every time I see them. Compared to sin, humans are mere mud puppies.
But I believe humans are the only ones capable of defeating sin.
A good reply. I am relieved to hear you say that, milady Summoner.
Oh?
Where are my manners? I am matron, a scholar, at your service, milady. I am on a journey, studying the history of our world, Spira, seeking its stories and secrets. My travels have taken me to many places, and I am troubled by what I have seen. Fragile smiles on people's faces, crumbling at the mere mention of sin. They are counting on you, milady. Give them a reason to rejoice once more.
I will.
Alright, so after that cutscene, let's go ahead and head behind this ruined little tower to get into another battle. Oh hey, you can encounter dual horns on this first screen. Good to know. So with the dual horns, what we want to do, we want to dark attack them. Just basically make sure that they are not going to be able to hit us. And then with Orin, let's go ahead and power break them also. Just make sure that if they do manage to hit us, they're not doing as much damage as they can. Let's go ahead and take out this wolf. And yeah. At this point, this dual horn is basically an afterthought. And don't worry if you can't overkill this guy. I was able to overkill him there because I got a critical.
No time to waste.
But chances are you're not going to be able to overkill that guy just yet. But anyway, back here is a chest that contains an ice brand for Titus. Let's go ahead and sort our equipment. And Titus, let's see. Let's go ahead and just equip that because a lot of enemies on this road are going to be weak to ice, which is one of the reasons why they gave that to us. And you know what? I actually just remembered something. Let me go ahead and get Yuna in real quick. And let's go ahead and summon Valfor. And I don't normally do this all that much, but there is going to be a fight up here in a second where we kind of need to use our Aeon. So let's go ahead and come here and boost up with Valfor, or not. Yeah, let's go ahead and boost up with Valfor. Boost, just as a reminder, can this guy not attack me? Boost, as a reminder for you guys, is it causes you to receive more damage, but also boost your overdrive gauge. So it is a useful skill for when you are trying to fill up your overdrive gauge. And here we encounter another little mini cutscene.
Lady Summoner, I presume.
Yes, I am Yuna.
I am Lucille, captain of the Jose Chocobo Knights.
And I'm Elma. We've been charged to guard the high road.
And no one cares about
There have
him.
been reports of a large fiend appearing in this area with a taste for chocobos. Do take care, Summoner Yuna, if you are to rent any chocobos.
Thank you. We will be careful.
Good. We should get back to our rounds. Farewell.
Our prayers are with you.
And let's go ahead and get out of their way.
A large fiend. Let's go get him.
Why?
It's the right thing to do.
It's the right thing to do.
What'd I say now?
Jecht said that a lot too. And every time he said it, it meant trouble for Braska and me.
Anyway, as I was trying to do before, let's go ahead and get in another battle. Here we go. These guys should be able to help us out. Let's go ahead and guard with Waka. And let's go ahead and get Valfor back in here. And let's go ahead and boost. We will be taking more damage, but we will also be gaining more, what's it called? More overdrive. And it looks like the only one here that could actually hurt us is going to be the element. So let's just go ahead and take care of the other two and let the element kind of boost us up and get our overdrive filled. There we go. And let's go ahead and take care of this guy with a nice little fire. Beautiful. Alright, now moving on up this way. This is the person that gave us that hunter spear, by the way. Moving on up this way, let's go ahead and talk to this lady.
Ah, a summoner party. You too are a summoner?
My name is Belgamine. You are?
My name is Yuna.
Ah, the High Summoner's daughter. I've heard much of you. But you are still fresh on the road, are you not?
Yes, I am.
I might have a few things to teach you. Let us see which are stronger. My Aeons or yours? A one-on-one match. Not to the death, of course. What do you say?
Yeah, let's go ahead and fight her.
I'll do my best.
Good. Before we begin,
And she heals up Valfor for us.
your Aeons have been healed. You can fight with your full strength. Come.
Now, in all honesty, I did not need to charge up my overdrive before this fight because my Valfor is actually pretty strong. That was more just showing you guys that you probably want to do that real quick. Because Ifrit right here is actually a kind of difficult fight if you are a little bit underleveled. And this fight is going to go through and tell us about the shielding and the boosting. Shielding, you take less damage, but you don't gain any overdrive. Boosting, you gain more damage, but you gain more overdrive as well. And that's what that is telling us right there. Let's go ahead and blizzard this guy one more time. Oh. I did not mean to kill him that fast. I was going to energy blast him, but oh well.
Stop. That is enough.
Yeah, so don't worry if you guys can't win that battle. There really is
Take this.
like no need to. The only thing that you get for winning that battle is an echo ring.
You show promise.
It's more to figure out where you are level-wise with Yuna.
Thank you. But I think you might defeat Sin before I am able to.
I cannot. Huh? Or should I say, I was not able to.
You mean...
Farewell, Yuna. We'll meet again.
So Belgamini apparently fought Sin at some point and was unable to defeat it. I wonder what that means. Alright. Now let's just go ahead and defeat these guys. Of course, Waka is going to attack the eyeball. Let's get Titus back in here to attack the wolf. And then Orin to attack the armored dude.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Alrighty. And moving on into the next screen. There's going to be a chest down here, so let's go ahead and grab that. And look, we got some more wolves. Yeah, nothing on this, on the upper road at least, is going to be too difficult for us at this point. But just be aware that those dual horns can wreak havoc if you're not ready for them.
Lady Summoner.
You're a summoner? Yes. My name is Yuna.
I'm Callie.
Nice to meet you, Callie.
Lady Yuna, are you going to bring us the calm?
Yes. Very soon.
Yay!
We're looking forward to another calm, my Lady Summoner.
I'll do my best.
And good luck to your guardians as well.
I love how all the guys right there have the same reaction.
What's the calm?
The calm is a time of peace. It comes after a summoner defeats Sin, and lasts until Sin reappears.
Huh?
Sin dies and is reborn.
I get it. I thought it was weird. Yuna's dad defeated Sin 10 years ago, right? But Sin's still here. Didn't make much sense till now. Wait, if it just comes back...
Don't say it isn't worth it. Because it is.
Even for a little while, people can sleep in their beds without being afraid. That kind of time is worth anything. Don't say it isn't worth it. Your words that day, Yuna, I remember them well.
Alright, so got a little bit of lore dump right there. Basically, when Sin is defeated, he goes away for a little bit and is reborn, and in that time in between, it's called the Calm. Hey, that was my ball. Gee, you really socked that puppy. Why don't you become a blitzballer? Maybe someday play for the goers. Anyway, okay, so this is gonna be the last enemy type up here. We got 2 eyeballs and a bomb. And you know what? I actually forgot to grab something before. Let's go ahead and get Titus out of here and bring in Kamari. So any bomb species, it doesn't need to be this one, but any bomb species throughout the game. If you come out here with Kamari and lance at them, you will learn the self-destruct overdrive, which is a single target attack that deals, I believe it's 3 times the player's maximum hit points, or Kamari's maximum hit points, I should say. Alright, and Orin, you're not really going to be all that useful to us right now. Let's go ahead and bring out Lulu and cast Blizzard on the bomb. Alrighty, and Kamari, you've done your job. Thank you for doing that.
Back in the fray.
Let's go ahead and see if Titus can't kill the eyeball, which he was unable to. That's alright. Walker should be able to. And bombs, after you have attacked them 3 times, they will explode. So if you're not able to defeat it on that 3rd attack, just be ready for it to explode in your face.
You're a modest one.
And we got a Flame Tongue, which is going to be a fire touch for Titus. Alright, let's go ahead and talk to this guy. He gives us a Fire Ward ring for Yuna. And here we got some more bombs. I need to face a dual horn again real quick because I forgot to get an overdrive from them. And it looks like with that Ice Brand, Titus is able to attack and do just as much damage as Lulu is. But Walk is unable to overkill these guys. Interesting. Yeah, so Lulu just did 688 points of damage with that Blizzard. Let's see how much damage Titus is able to do. 631, so not as much, but it's doable. Still enough for the overkill. Oh, new. Hey, Lulu learned Comrade. Nice. And since I went out of my way and got Steel, let's go ahead and figure out what we can learn from or steal from these guys. We can steal 2 bomb fragments, which are useful items to have. Not the most necessary, but they are useful. Especially when it comes to a certain character that we get a little bit later. And we just got a red bracer, which is going to be a fire ward for, I believe, Orin. Yep. You know what? Let's go ahead and take Yuna and cure up our party real quick. There we go. And moving on up. You know, the one time I want to fight one of those dual horns and it is refusing to show itself. But that's alright. We'll take care of it soon enough. If I can't face it up here, I could easily find one down on the low road. Which I will be explaining in a little bit. Alright, but let's go ahead and move on down here. Let's talk to this person. They give us 4 antidotes. And again with this formation. This is not who I want to be fighting right now, guys. Kamari, I love you, but your strength just ain't there right now. And let's go ahead and overkill the element as well. And moving on down, there should be something in this little alcove, which there is. Let's see, in this chest we have 2,000 gil. Okay. This is getting ridiculous. I am going to basically cut out every battle from here on, unless it is the dual horn. So
Miss me?
here's hoping that that thing shows up quick.
All right.
I mean, it's not like the battles on the high road are difficult for me. They're just taking up time. Which, honestly, I'm going to be spending that time grinding here in a little bit anyway, so might as well. Yeah, as I was saying, I'm going to be grinding here in a little bit anyway, so, I mean, I guess wasting a little bit of time on my side doesn't really mean much, but I'd rather get done relatively fast for you guys. I know when I watch gameplays, I know I enjoy hour-long videos, but I also know that I'm probably one of the only ones, but look at that, we actually have a dual horn now. So let's go ahead and finish with our little ambush right there. And let's go ahead and bring Kamari out. And let's go ahead and lance it him. And there we go, learning Fire Breath. Good, good. And now Yuna, go ahead and come on out here. And let's take care of these guys, shall we? Yeah, they don't really like Yuna attacking. Alright, Orin, let's go ahead and have you power break the dual horn. And Kamari, let's go ahead and have you switch out for Lulu real quick. Yuna, Black Magic, Blizzard on the bomb. Alright, so it looks like we have our first KO. Let's go ahead and see if Orin says something when we bring him up, shall we?
Are you all right?
I must be out of practice.
And Dubidaba. Alright, Yuna, let's go ahead and take care of the bomb real quick. And now that he's down, let's go ahead and bring Titus back in.
My turn now.
Ooh, nice. And there we go. Yeah, so at this point in the game, when our party members fall unconscious or get like real low in health at the end of battle and we still survive, they'll say some pretty interesting things.
The game. You guys were great.
Congratulations, Waka.
Hey, stop loafing around.
The Lady Summoner and her guardians.
This mission requires our full attention. We've no time to waste. Understood?
Yes, ma'am. Apologies, ma'am.
Carry on.
So you keep your head down, say sir a lot, and you'll do fine.
Right, sir.
Hey, Yuna. Even though Yevon rejected us, we still believe in you. That won't ever change.
Thank you, Sir Luzu, Sir Gata. But, you know, it's not too late for you to go back to Besaid and...
We should be going, sir.
Alright, so after that little interaction, I forget, did I already talk to you? Nope. They give us a high potion. And what's going on over here other than a battle? Alright, so I have fought everything up here that I need to fight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and turn off random encounters real quick. Do you have anything for me? Yep, you have 600 gil. Anyway, what's going on with these guys?
But Yevon's teachings say...
Enough!
I only meant to...
Are you alright?
Lady Summoner?
Yes, I am Yuna.
It is an honor, my lady. My name is Shalinda. I am a disciple of Yevon.
What was all that about? The Crusaders operation?
You mean the one Gata and Luzu were talking about?
I heard they were to use forbidden machina. I had to stop them.
Huh?
Machina means machinery.
The use of machina is strictly forbidden by the Yevon priesthood.
That's bad, yeah?
Let them use whatever they want. They still won't defeat sin.
But it's not about defeating sin. The teachings of Yevon must be upheld.
Yeah, right.
But you don't understand. The Crusaders won't even listen to me. And it's all because I'm just a lowly acolyte.
Don't say that. Well, I haven't been a summoner for very long myself, you see. Still, I can't put myself down every time I fail. People are depending on me. They're depending on both of us.
Yes. Yes, you're right, my lady. Absolutely right. Thank you so much, Lady Yuna. Now, I feel I have the courage to finish my training.
Alright, so after that little cutscene, let's go ahead and head up here and grab this chest containing 3 eye drops. And before we go on into the next screen, let's go ahead and level up Orin a little bit, shall we? Let's go ahead and bring him over here, get these 2 health spheres. And let's bring him down here to grab this health sphere as well as this ability of guard. And then I'm going to do something probably a little weird, and I'm going to bring him up here onto Titus's grid. And we're actually going to be bringing Orin down Titus's grid because he still gets attacks while he's here. Attack spheres, I should say. But it's also going to speed him up because Orin, in and of like how he normally is a really slow character. But bringing him down Titus's grid is going to speed him up quite a bit, and he's still going to be getting strong enough to handle his enemy types, if you will. And I mean, we can't really move anyone else all that far, but let's go ahead and just move them on forward the little bit that we can. Waka, let's go ahead and bring you up here. Get that agility. Kamari, let's go ahead and move you back on up here. Lulu. Yeah, Lulu, let's... I need to figure out what I want to do with you, Lulu. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring you down here for now. Alright, now let's go ahead and head into the next screen.
We rest.
And here we have another little cutscene.
But this isn't our bed shop.
Is that a problem?
They don't believe in Yevon. And in Luca, they kidnapped Yuna.
Where were her guardians?
Oh.
Her guardians were either playing blitzball or worrying about finding you or talking to old acquaintances, sir.
I am.
Not really quite sure what Lulu was doing, why Lulu couldn't do anything about that.
As if I could sleep.
Alright, so here we are in a Albed
I've heard that the proprietor
little inn,
Mr. Wynn
basically.
was in Albed, but I was very relieved to find that he keeps nothing sacrilegious here.
Let's go ahead and talk to Lulu.
This might be the last time we can rest like this.
Alright, and now this person right here, if we talk to them, we could buy and sell items and weapons. They don't really have anything too extraordinary. All the armors are magic defense +3. For our melee attackers, the weapons are strength +3, and for our magic users, it is magic +3. But we can go through and sell a lot of this useless stuff. I'll go ahead and do that off screen though a little bit later. So let's go ahead and head on outside. And here we have a little cutscene, which I'm going to be quiet during.
That sunset was different from the one I saw in Killiga. It was quiet, almost gentle. What you up to?
Pretty.
Sure is.
I wish I could live in a place like this. Peaceful. Living with a smile on my face every day.
You can, once you beat Sin, right?
But then, a new Sin will be born anyway.
Well, then you can just beat it again.
I wish I could.
Hey, you can. Trust me. You are the best summoner out there.
Oh, Titus, if you only knew the
Why does
words
Sin
you were
always come
saying.
back?
Sin is our punishment for our vanity. And it will not go away until we've atoned.
How do we do that? What did we do that was so bad in the first place? Ah. Was it using lots of Machina or something? Oh. Wait, was that such a bad thing, really?
It's funny. Ever since I was young, I never questioned it. But now that you ask me if it is that bad or not, I don't know. There are so many things I don't know.
Well, then we're the same. Oh, such thinking is very unbecoming of a summoner. Sound like Micah?
Very unbecoming
That's not very nice
of a summoner.
You know, during a game, you have to think of Blitz and nothing else, you know?
Okay.
You can't think, that's a cute girl on the 5th seat from the right. And you can't be thinking about where you're gonna go on that date, because the minute you do, that's when you lose. You see, Yuna, what I mean is, you really shouldn't worry, you know? After we beat Sin, that's when you can worry about the future.
I guess.
But Yuna, how are you supposed to beat something big like that?
The final summoning. It's the only way to defeat Sin. The only way. With it, we can call the final Aeon. That's the goal of the pilgrimage. The faith of the final summoning lies waiting in the far north to greet summoners that complete their pilgrimage. At the world's edge in Xanarkand.
The world's edge in Xanarkand.
In Xanarkand?
She means the ruins of a city destroyed 1,000 years ago.
Hey, Orin, how long you been creeping there, bud?
You sure it's ruins?
That's what I've heard.
You'll see it for yourself soon enough. Yuna, come back inside.
You will go with us to Xanarkand?
Yeah, I'll go. I'll go to Xanarkand to see it with my own eyes.
Hey, Yuna, why are you staring out there like that?
I knew it couldn't be my Xanarkand, but I had to make sure.
Real creepy glare, Yuna. Almost like you feel like you're never going to see that sunset ever again. Alright, so after that, we need to reconnect our controller again. There we go. Let's go ahead and head up to this guy. And we don't need to rest, but this is a free agent. He is one of the better defenders that we currently have access to. So let's go ahead and sign him for a couple games as well. And you know what? Let's go ahead and get rid of Dato. And this kid right here is going to give us a level 1 key sphere. No, I don't need to learn how to use them. Basically, on the sphere grid, we'll encounter locked little nodes that would need a level 1, level 2, level 3, or level 4 key sphere to unlock. And that's what those little key spheres are for. Remember, let's go ahead and get going, shall we? Hey, what the?
Winter-san.
Sorry?
Ah, forgive me, sir. I meant to say pardon me, but it came out in Al bed.
Oh, you're in Al bed.
Mm-hmm. I am Rin, owner of this establishment. Hela du Sadwi.
Huh?
It means nice to meet you.
Ah, well, Heli do sad we to you too.
Mm-hmm. If you are interested, Al-Bhed primers can be found all over Spira. Finding them and learning our language might be fun. Here, let me give you one in commemoration of our meeting. Although you might want to be careful where you speak our language.
Alright, so Ren here gives us Al-Bhed Primer Volume 8. R equals
Yeah,
H.
I hear Al-Bhed aren't liked much. Oh, sorry.
Adeki Krisa.
Someone help! The chocobos!
That's our cue. Let's go.
Huh? Oh, thank you for your help. Please, use this.
Alright, and he also gives us 2 Mega Potions.
Huh?
And before continuing on, I do recommend you save your game. And a little something that I haven't really brought up yet, but these little spheres right here, they allow you to transfer over any previous knowledge of the Al-Bhed language from any previous save file. So if you've already played the game and you have mastered Al-Bhed, if you transfer over, or if you come to one of these spheres, you can transfer over your previous knowledge. And that can be useful in areas.
To the Chocobo Corral.
To the Chocobo Corral. So let's go ahead and head on up here. Alright, now this guy is Chocobo Eater. I'll give you one guess as to what his favorite food is. Alright, so the way this battle works, we don't want to outright kill Chocobo Eater. What we want to do is actually knock him back and knock him off the cliff behind him. And what he's going to be trying to do is knock us off the cliff behind us. Now you can outright kill this guy. He does have 10,000 hit points, so you can kill him. It is possible.
Push it back.
But you get more experience and more, or a better prize, I should say, by knocking him off the cliff. So just be aware of that. And he is also susceptible to slow. So if you have overleveled yourself like I have managed to do, you can go ahead and slow him down, and this really is not going to be an issue. And one more attack should knock him down. Or not. There it goes. And yep, there we go. And when he's, every once in a while when he stands up, he is going to try to push us back. You know what, let's go ahead and get Kamari out here, because I want to see what you have to steal, sir. A potion, that's all you have for me is a potion. Okay. Let's go ahead and haste up Kamari so we can get Titus back in here. And Titus. And at this point, we're really just fighting to knock him down and push him back. Keep an eye on his health, because, like I said, it is possible to kill him. And if he seems to be getting too low on health, you can heal him up and cure him. If you so choose. And I do actually recommend doing that if you're getting worried about the Chocobo Eater's health pool. which I'm probably going to do here in a second because he keeps on pushing us back. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start healing him now. And just keep attacking. He farts ice at us. Push him back. And let's go ahead and heal him up a little bit more. And hopefully we can knock him down again before he is able to attack us. Hopefully this one, I believe. Yep. And I'm going to attack him. And then now I'm going to heal him with Yuna because he only has 500 hit points. And if I were to get a real lucky / unlucky critical right now, I would have killed him. But there we go. We have pushed him back over the ledge with a little comedic, cartoonish explanation point right there. For that we get 90 experience points, which isn't really what our goal was. Our goal was to get those 2 level 1 key spheres.
Have you an interest in renting some chocobos? As a token of our gratitude, the first time is free of charge. Please, ask the attendant if you wish to rent.
Thank you so much for saving the chocobos.
No problem. Alright, now at this point, let's go ahead and head back into Raiden's travel agency so that we could heal up by touching the save sphere. And now let's go ahead and talk to her. Let's go ahead and ride a chocobo. And this is Final Fantasy X's rendition of the chocobo. Now while you're on this guy, you cannot get in random battles, which is a good thing for purposes of let's play like this. But if you're still trying to level up, then it can be a little bit of a drawback. But one cool thing about chocobo is if you look down here on the ground, do you see that little yellow thing on the ground? That is actually a chocobo feather. So if we walk up to it and interact with it while on the back of a chocobo, we get a little cutscene, and the chocobo does a little bit of hardcore parkour exploration for us. And on this first one, we get ourselves a heat lance, which is a fire touch for Kamari. And continuing back on down this way, we actually encounter something else right here on the ground, which is going to be Albed Primer Volume 9, E equals I. Here we have these two. If you want to talk to them, go ahead and go for it. I'm not going to, though. And at this point, we are done with the Mi'ihen High Road. If you want to continue on, feel free to do so. Just go on and head on up there and you are done with the high road. But there is some more stuff that we can do, so let's go ahead and take the other path down here to the low road. And over here, you could just barely make it out right there, but there's another chocobo feather, so let's go ahead and interact with that. And we actually get 2 prizes this time. Our first one is going to be a Thunder Blade, which is going to be a Lightning Strike for Auron. And our second one is going to be a Scout, which is actually going to be Thunder Strike for Waka. And continuing on down this way, if we go over here past the bridge, we have another chocobo feather, so let's go ahead and interact with this. Containing a fortune sphere, which we are going to be using a little bit later once Titus gets to an open spot. But right here is Owaka.
The whole road was a mistake. You can't run a business with no customers. So, can I interest you in something?
Now this, to the best of my remembrance, is going to be the last time you have an opportunity to lend him Gil. So if you are not yet at 10,000 Gil, I definitely recommend running around here, grinding a little bit until you have enough Gil to give him at least 10,000. Because I don't think you have that opportunity any later in the game. And if you need to buy some stuff, he's got potions, he's got Phoenix Downs, antidotes, eye drops, and echo screens. All real useful, don't really need any of that right now. But if we continue on down this path right here, I'm not going to grab it right now for reasons I've already stated. But this right here is going to be the Mars Crest or the Mars Sigil. I forget which one it is. But this is a piece that is required for Auron's ultimate weapon. Just pointing out that I do know where it is. I'm just not grabbing it right now to keep my editing all together a little bit later. And if we were to have gotten pushed off by the Chocobo Eater, this is where we would have fallen, by the way. Anyway, a couple of more things I need to show real quick while we're down here. Let's go ahead and hop off the Chocobo. And not auto. Let's go ahead and increase our random encounters real quick. Down here we actually have a different set of enemies. We have this little Drake guy, as well as the Thunder Flan. Let's go ahead and get Kamari out here, because I know that we could steal silver hourglasses from this guy. I believe it's a rare steal though. And the Thunder Flan, of course, go ahead and just use water to take care of him. And Auron's able to overkill the little Drake, no problem.
Let's go.
And we have a few more new enemies down here. This is none of them. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and bring Lulu in here. Just because her magic is a little bit higher than Yuna's is right now. And Waka, you can take care of the eyeball.
Sit back and watch.
And of course, Auron, you can take care of the Drake. Let's see. There's one more enemy down here I want to show you guys. But he's just not showing up. He'll show up eventually. There he is. So that guy right there in the middle, the little lizard guy, is a very nimble dude. Best bet to take him down is going to be to just attack him with Titus. And then of course the rest of these guys are real simple. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and touch the save screen. I am going to turn our random encounters back to the regular amount and just take care of these guys real quick. Touch the save sphere, go ahead and heal ourselves back up and hop on back of the Chocobo. And let's move on forward. And continue on back to the beginning of this path. Or I guess end of this path. However you want to look at it. And let's go ahead and head on over here.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
Alright guys, so that is actually going to be the end of this episode. I'm going to spend a little bit of time down there leveling up a little bit. I'm not going to go too overboard right now. That's not going to be until the next episode. But thank you guys for coming with me, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And until next time, this is Famine52 signing out. Until next time, peace out.